Welcome to Greenwood Bulldog Football. I'm Darren Drennan here on GoGWBulldogs.com. It's homecoming 2010. It's a great night here at Smith Robinson Stadium as the Huntsville Eagles are in town to take on our Bulldogs. They come in with an 0-2 record in conference and a 2-3 record overall, but should be a pretty good challenge for the Bulldogs. We'll have our interview with head coach Rick Jones, the players of the game, the homecoming queen as the student of the week, and much more coming up after this. Greenwood Bulldog Football is sponsored by Farmers Bank, RVMC, Dairy Queen, New Creature, Bashir's Construction, Greenwood High School.
Loans are a very important part of the financial services we offer at Farmers Bank.
Loans play a vital part in Farmers Bank's success. Jim Cunningham is ready to make them.
We offer all types of loans: home, auto, commercial, personal, farm, and also student loans. And our rates are competitive. Ask anybody. If somebody needs a loan, Farmers Bank can help.
For over 20 years, Bashir's Construction has built a strong tradition with a dedicated team of professionals, and they share that sense of dedication and team with the Greenwood Bulldogs. Building tradition is important for any team, in school or in business, and we salute the Greenwood football program. From the Performing Arts Center to Bulldog Arena and the new cafeteria, we've used quality workmanship for improvement of Greenwood High School. To all student athletes, good luck this season, and remember, nothing prepares you for success like hard work and determination.
Welcome back. I'm here on homecoming night with head coach Rick Jones. And Coach Jones, great homecoming night all around. I tell you what, the festivities were fabulous. The football game was one of those that you go, man, you can't ask for anything better than that. Talk about this special night and what this means to your team, and we'll get into the game.
Well, I guess all coaches hate homecoming. That's probably standard all around the world. But I don't know that I've ever been that bad. I'm pretty bad probably, but it's a great time to see some former players. It's a great time for people to come back. I think maybe on some level our players might enjoy the pregame festivities. I'm really not sure why, but maybe they enjoy that, but it's a little different. And the thing that I ask them is just to focus on how hard you've worked. Just how hard have you worked? You don't want to give up 1/10 of the guaranteed season not being prepared, not being ready to go. And they came out here after we warmed up, and they stood out here for probably 20 minutes. And then they came in there and we did our usual thing. They came out and they were obviously ready to play. And that's really what matters. Because I think it's probably it's exaggerated a little bit, all of that, because what they do Monday through Thursday, I think, is so much more important than what they do maybe 10 minutes before they come out here. So I was proud of our guys. They came out, they got after it. They went through the homecoming deal, did a great job. I'm sure they were wonderful with the queen and the court and all that. And it was good to see some of the former players that were back this week. That part of it's good. And then they came in and we went through what was left of our pregame routine. They came out and played really, really well. I mean, the defense just jumped right on them, got a big turnover right off the bat.
Keegan Heller, yeah.
Keegan, that was awesome. But those 3-yard drives we'll take every time, because if we get it on the 3, we have a good chance of scoring. And I was proud of our defense. They played fast, they played well. We gave up a few plays on 3rd down that was disappointing and gave up a couple long passes, but other than that, our defense played really, really well. The linebackers played downhill, and the D-line was very, very aggressive. I thought they were ready to go. That's 2 good weeks in a row for them. It'll get tougher next week, but we need to enjoy tonight.
Well, Coach, I think if you asked anybody across the state about Greenwood football, they'd say, yeah, they like to air it out. Most of our touchdowns tonight were on the ground. Talk about Steven and Justin and the rest of the guys scoring on the ground.
This reminds me of the old days. This is fun. I enjoyed that. I like run. I like calling those running plays and making yards run the ball. But I think our offensive line's getting better, and that is the number one thing. Those guys just getting better, being more consistent in the way they block and the way they execute their assignments. And our receivers, I tell you what, they were awesome tonight. And you say, well, what are you talking about? They blocked like crazy. I was so proud of them. We started out the game in our usual little hitch screen deal, and we just mauled those guys. I was so proud of them. We blocked so hard, and the guys took pride in it. Whereas you usually have receivers saying, throw me the ball, throw me the ball, throw me the ball. And these guys, I just didn't feel that at all. They were out there having a great time blocking for their buddies, because the way it works is if I block for you this time, you block for me next time, and it evens out in the end. Seth made some great blocks in the first quarter, and then we came out in the second quarter, threw him a couple of tunnels, and he took the second tunnel screen the house. So it was a great overall team effort. There were some things that we weren't happy about that we will continue to work on, but it was a good overall win. I was proud of their focus. I was proud of their attitude. We obviously had fire, and the defense is just playing fast, and that's what's so exciting. You see those guys swarming the ball, because I told them that I had didn't a vision like a vision, but I've always had this vision of what that defense and those guys could be. Just that, they called the defense at LSU the Chinese Bandits, and I thought about those, and they were supposedly really small but really fast, and I just thought of our guys being that way, where they just swarm the football and gang tackle and fly around the field. And we've seen a couple glimpses of that the last few weeks, and I'm proud of those guys.
Yeah, a couple of guys really stood out, I think, on defense tonight. A lot of great team effort, but also some individual effort. Connor Robinson, I remember he was right after a pass, went around the receiver to make the tackle, for loss of yards. Right, a few plays after that, William Casher gets the interception. Big momentum swings there. But overall, defensively, it seems like every week they get better and better, like you're saying. But it doesn't hurt when the offense can put points on the board, too. It kind of takes a little bit of the pressure off.
Well, it does, and we were efficient with our possessions. I was disappointed in the fumble, obviously, but it was a good night. We could run the ball, and Justin ran like crazy. I thought he had a great night, and he just darts and dashes and jumps and hops. He's a lot of fun to watch. Probably unless you're on the other side, and he had some holes to go through. And Drew I love to watch those guys run. And the thing that's really exciting is that, this is a knock on wood moment, but we are getting healthy. We're getting guys back. Now we have Dylan Dixon that's almost full speed and scored a touchdown tonight. Fired up for him, because that gives us, it just helps us. We have more guys that can play. We're probably playing 8 wide receivers, 6, 7 DBs. And I'm really proud of the fact that we're developing some depth, that we're able to run some guys in and out, and that means that everybody can play just a little bit faster.
You mentioned Justin Sunday dancing around stuff. That one touchdown run, the hole was so big that when he got out there, he almost was looking for somebody that was going to hit him, and there was nobody there, so he just turned the jets on and was gone.
It's fun. I tell you, it's fun. When you can run the football, it just makes life so much easier. And we've had years here where we struggle to run it for an inch, and if we have to throw it 60, 70 times, we've done it. We've done that before. We'll do it, but it's nice when we have that kind of balance. It's really, really nice. And of course, tonight we weren't very balanced. We just ran the football.
And it helps when at halftime it's 42-7, and then come out in the second half, get the ball. It happened so quickly. I don't even know that we got it, but Stephen Hogan had a great run. You have to tell us about it. I don't know if we can see it.
Well, Stephen's just so fast, you probably just had trouble picking it up on camera. I would guess that would be the case. We drew a play, not that it was a different play. We just sort of made sure everybody knew exactly what they were doing on our base play. And we said, okay, Stephen, now if the end closes, you pull it and just go to the house. Or something like that. That's probably a little poetic license there. But it happened just like that. That end closed down, Steve pulled it, and I tell you, those guys never had a clue. But this is a zone read play. I was proud of Steven. I mean, that's fun to watch that guy run, because he can run, and it was just a good night. I was happy. I mean, I'm probably not easy to make happy from time to time, but I was happy. I guess the maddest I got all night is because some of these guys are wearing our bands on their wrists, and it's against the rules, so I have a pocket full of bands.
Oh, wow.
And we're going to take care of that on Sunday when we meet, because they're not supposed to wear that stuff.
Okay, well.
Other than that, it was a pretty good night.
I don't know. You might be able to make a few little change on some of that.
I could probably make a little change.
Well, Coach, great win tonight. 55-7 was the final. You know, we talk about this sometimes, but some weeks you get some teams that you think, you know, we should beat them, but then there's some teams that you go, you know what, if we don't play our game, if we're not focused, they can sneak up on us. And anytime you go to Harrison, you almost feel like that might be the case.
Well, they're not going to sneak up on you. They'll just walk right in and punch you in the nose. That's the way it is up there. It's not it's a better place to play, I guess you could say, than the old place. Mm-hmm. But it's a tough place to play, and it's just everything that goes into it. But here's the deal: is that half the teams in America play on the road, so it's not an excuse to not give great effort. It's not an excuse not to have great intensity. It's not an excuse not to win. So you go up there and you give great effort, you have great intensity, you go and you do the things right, you have a chance to win. And that's what you have to focus on. Every week is precious, especially with one loss. Mm-hmm. Every week is precious. You can't afford to slip up. And it's important that our guys load that bus ready to roll on Friday.
We'll look forward to it, Coach, and congratulations again on tonight's victory, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks.
We're back with more on GoGWBulldogs.com.
I'm not Cindy. Cindy's the imaginary friend I created. I've been fooling my parents for 2 months, setting an extra place at dinner, laughing at our jokes. Last week, I told my parents about Cindy's birthday and that she really wanted a cake from Dairy Queen. Hey, has anyone seen Cindy? Cindy!
It's their day. Celebrate it with a Dairy Queen cake, chocolate and vanilla soft serve, and our signature fudge crunch. Do one for a birthday.
Welcome back. I'm here with our Defensive Player of the Week, number 11, William Castor. And congratulations, William, on a great night tonight. We're going to talk about some of those highlights in just a minute, but you play both ways on offense and defense. Tell me about that experience. And, a lot of guys do that on the Bulldog team, but how do you prepare, for both sides?
Well, it all starts in the summer, getting yourself mentally prepared, learning the plays, knowing what to do, and then it's just practice over and over again.
Well, you had a great night on defense tonight. Tell me about the interception. I mean, where I was sitting in the stands, you could just see it set up perfectly. It was like just the perfect throw for you to be able to sneak up on it and intercept. Tell me about how that play set up for you.
Well, there was trips, so we changed our coverage, and I saw the inside receivers going out, and luckily the guys we all did our job, and they told me that there was somebody coming inside. I saw them, and defense got good pressure, and they never saw me.
Tell me about this team the last few weeks, obviously getting better and better. Your goals for the next few weeks, obviously go back on the road again. It's been nice to be home. It's homecoming tonight, lots of festivities. But how do you put this homecoming night victory behind you and start focusing on the next team?
Well, we came out here and did what we wanted to do. We played Greenwood football, and we just got to keep doing that every week.
And obviously, as you keep winning in conference, the competition sometimes gets harder, sometimes gets easier. How do you keep the mental focus?
Well, you just got to remember that you think back to some games where we're not playing our game, and if we just remember to play our game all the time, there's nobody that should be able to stop us.
And how special is this night being homecoming?
Oh, it was great. It's my last homecoming night, and it just feels great to get such a good win.
Well, congratulations on a great defensive effort tonight. Of course, offense as well, but we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
We're back after these messages. Stay with us. Greenwood Administration Office houses district offices. The Greenwood Multipurpose Activity Center provides practice and training facilities for many school activities. H.B. Stewart Arena has hosted 3 state basketball tournaments. The Performing Arts Center is the site of theater productions and concerts. The Student Union serves as a high school cafeteria and a meeting facility. The Science Building provides state-of-the-art labs, classrooms, and equipment. Welcome back. I'm here with our Offensive Player of the Week at quarterback, number 8, Stephen Hogan. Congratulations, Stephen, on a great game tonight. Now, past few weeks, this team has gotten better and better, and this is your first year to be the starting quarterback. Talk about your experience so far this year, and then we'll get into the game tonight and talk about your play. But tell me, as far as your season's going and your experience this year, how's that been for you?
Oh, it's been going great. Coach Jones is doing a great job of just getting us guys to, focus on our role. And, he talked to me before the season started to say, hey, we need somebody to step up and do this. He gave me a shot at it, and we came out every day and we worked. We did the quarterback camps. He worked with me all the time, and we've had a great experience doing it. Coach Jones is probably the best coach you could have to teach you a new position in 1 year, your senior year. So we're having a great season, and, we just got to keep coming out and executing like we did tonight.
Let's talk about this game tonight, Stephen. You did a lot of work on the ground. Talk about those touchdowns, and past few weeks you've been doing a lot of air attack, but tonight seemed like the game just set up right for some rushing TDs for you.
The first one, we just came out, we got a big turnover on defense. They did a great job all night too. And we got it down just on the 2-yard line, and they called my number, and, Hayden did a great job blocking. The line did an excellent job blocking, and, we just got it in for 6.
And then later on, you threw a touchdown pass to Seth Parker, so still being effective in the air as well. Talk about this homecoming night, how special this is for the team and for all the students, and to have people in the stands from, way before you and I were born to attend these games. Talk about that for a second.
It's just a great night all in all. I mean, you got people that have come back, 50 years ago and things like that. So, it's great to come out and put up a big win like this. And, it's great for the girls that get the homecoming escorts and things like that. It's a great experience for us seniors that get to walk them. It's just an overall great experience, and it ends up being a great night when you win. So,
well, congratulations and a great win tonight, and we'll look forward to seeing you next week.
Thank you.
We're back after this. Stay with us.
Starting a relationship with Farmers Bank is simple. We offer checking accounts, savings accounts, CDs, and IRAs.
Sarah Walker tells how easy it is to open an account at Farmers Bank.
Changing banks is not complicated at all. For example, if customers would like their Social Security check direct deposited into their account here every month, we'll call the Social Security office for them, with them sitting here, and it's just that simple. Give us a try. We'll prove it.
For over 20 years, Bashir's Construction has built a strong tradition with a dedicated team of professionals, and they share that sense of dedication and team with the Greenwood Bulldogs. Building tradition is important for any team, in school or in business, and we salute the Greenwood football program. From the Performing Arts Center to Bulldog Arena and the new cafeteria, we've used quality workmanship for improvement of Greenwood High School. To all student athletes, good luck this season, and remember, nothing prepares you for success like hard work and determination.
Welcome back. I'm here with our Greenwood High School Student of the Week and Homecoming Queen, Senior Maddie Avalos. Congratulations, Maddie, on being our Student of the Week and, of course, on being Homecoming Queen. How long have you been in the Greenwood School District?
This is my 3rd year in the Greenwood School District.
And what's it feel like to be Homecoming Queen? I know that's got to be really special. Talk about this experience as Homecoming Queen in the court and what a great night this is for you and everybody else.
It was such an honor to be chosen as the 2010 football Homecoming Queen. I was just like, I was shocked. I didn't know what to say, and it's been an awesome experience, and I've gotten closer to all the girls that I didn't know that well, and it's really been great.
That is awesome. Talk about some of these girls in the court, friends for a few years at least, and talk about your expectation for your senior year.
Well, I cheer with 2 of the girls. One's a junior maid and one's a senior maid, and the maid of honor we've had a class each year together, and so I knew them. And
so as far as your senior year, what are your expectations this year?
Well, it's really been more than I've expected. It's been an awesome senior year so far, and I want to go to Tech for school. I'm not really sure yet, but I hope to go into nursing. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do, but I want to go into nursing.
Sounds like you're going to be a person that likes to help people, and that's great. Well, congratulations on being our Student of the Week, and congratulations on being a homecoming queen.
Thank you very much.
We're back with more on GoGWBulldogs.com.
The life of a Dairy Queen blizzard cake. First, your favorite candy goes inside a blizzard. The blizzard then goes inside a blizzard cake, which goes inside your mouth. And then inside your tummy. But wait 20 minutes before you go inside the ocean, or else you could end up inside a whale. The end.
With the amazing DQ Blizzard Cakes, you get to choose which Blizzard flavor you want. Now that's a good reason to celebrate. Do one and DQ something different.
It was a special night here at Smith Robinson Stadium, Homecoming 2010, and the pomp and circumstance and all the festivities made it special not only for those returning for homecoming, but for the beautiful homecoming chorus. Let's watch.
Ladies and gentlemen, sophomore maid, Miss Hope Hester. Hope is the daughter of Kevin and Christy Hester. She's escorted by Chance McBeth, son of Sherry and Ron McBeth, and Ross Wheeler, son of Darrell and Kelly Wheeler. Hope is a member of FBLA, Partners Club, FCA, yearbook staff, and the varsity soccer team. She is a sophomore class president and a member of West Ark Church of Christ youth group. Ladies and gentlemen, sophomore maid, Miss Hope Hester. Now introducing sophomore maid, Miss Caitlin Holmes. Caitlin is the daughter of Gerald Holmes and Mike and Melissa Ray. She is escorted this evening by Dylan Dixon, son of Cliff Dixon and Kim Ferguson, and Jason Heiss, son of Mike and Jerry Lynn Heiss. Caitlin is a member of FBLA, Spanish Club, FCA, the tennis team, and the yearbook staff. She's also active in her church's youth group. Ladies and gentlemen, sophomore maid, Miss Caitlin Holmes. Introducing junior maid, Miss Inslee Evans. Inslee is the daughter of David and Pam Evans. She's escorted this evening by Oren Burrows, son of Rich and Jan Burrows, and Dustin Tremble, son of Karen Tremble Calloway and Bobby Calloway. Inslee is a student council representative, a member of the golf and basketball team. She's also a member of FBLA, Spanish Club, Partners Club, and David Club. Ladies and gentlemen, this is junior maid, Miss Inslee Evans. Next this evening is junior maid, Miss Chandler Harvey. Chandler is the daughter of Steve and Melissa Harvey. She's being escorted by Will Castor, son of Charlie and Debbie Castor, and Will Siles, son of Roger and Barbara Siles. Chandler is a member of the Varsity Cheer Squad, FBLA, Beta Club, and the Spanish Club. Ladies and gentlemen, junior maid, Miss Chandler Harvey. Introducing senior maid, Miss Courtney Hobbs. Courtney is the daughter of Bert and Kelly Hobbs. She's being escorted this evening by Neil Nixon, son of Carolyn Phelan, and Connor Robinson, son of Stan and Cheryl Robinson. Courtney is a member of the Spanish Club, the Art Club, FBLA, and Partners Club. She's a varsity cheer co-captain and has received the NCAA Top All-American Cheerleader Award. She's also the secretary of the Beta Club, attends 180 church services, and is a part of Icon Remix Youth Group. Ladies and gentlemen, senior maid, Miss Courtney Hobbs. Now introducing senior maid, Miss Arsha Javid. Arsha is the daughter of Javid Iqbal and Aqsa Javid. She is escorted this evening by Tony Sandifer, son of Eric and Gina Sandifer, and Marco Bota, son of Pat and Joy Bota. Marcia is a member of Partners Club. She also volunteers at the Fort Smith Public Library and tutors children in reading and in math. Ladies and gentlemen, senior maid, Miss Marcia Javid. Now please welcome senior maid of honor, Miss Haley Townsend. Haley is the daughter of Terry and Gary Curtis and Gray and Donnie Townsend. She's escorted tonight by Stephen Hogan, son of Randy and Lisa Hogan, by Hunter Thompson, son of Jeff and Susie Thompson, and by Taylor Thompson, son of Ivan and Kathy Thompson. Haley is a member of the Varsity volleyball team, Beta Club, National Honor Society, and Partners Club. She's also active in her church's youth group. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Senior Maid of Honor, Miss Haley Townsend. It is our pleasure now to announce to you your 2010 football homecoming queen, Miss Maddie Avlos. Maddie is the daughter of Brett and Kelly Avlos. She's being escorted today by Jacob Fritchie, son of Glenn and Susie Fritchie, Kyle Loudermilk, son of Steve and Amy Loudermilk, Rusty Palmer, son of Paul and Shannon Palmer, and Seth Parker, son of Kevin and Robin Parker. Maddie is a member of Beta Club, Partners Club, National Honor Society, and the Art Club. She's the varsity co-ed cheer captain, a member of Arkansas Cheer Unlimited, and a Greenwood Junior Battalion leader. She enjoys spending time with family and friends, going to church, and cheering on the Bulldogs. For attendance this evening are Molly Lunning, son of Daniel and Emily Lunning, Duncan Cravens, son of Sparks and the late Jacqueline Cravens, and Pierce Holland, son of Todd Holland and Tara Holland. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2010 football homecoming queen, Miss Maddie Avlos. Let's give a big round of applause for our 2010 homecoming court and homecoming queen.
Congratulations once again to homecoming queen Maddie Avlos and the rest of the homecoming court. They are making a lifetime of memories. And speaking of a lifetime of memories, we have a special interview coming up with H.B. Stewart. You don't want to miss it after this word from our sponsor. The Greenwood Administration Office houses district offices. The Greenwood Multi-Purpose Activity Center provides practice and training facilities for many school activities. H.B. Stewart Arena has hosted 3 state basketball tournaments. The Performing Arts Center is the site of theater productions and concerts. The Student Union serves as a high school cafeteria and a meeting facility. The Science Building provides state-of-the-art labs, classrooms, and equipment. Welcome back. It's been a special night here at Smith Robinson Stadium for homecoming, and we have a special guest with us tonight, Mr. H.B. Stewart. Mr. Stewart's had a huge impact on the Greenwood school system, and the arena's named after him. So I'm just going to ask him a few questions. And Mr. Stewart, you just tell me a little bit about your history here in the school district and your titles, everything you've done. Can you just kind of go back for us in time a little bit and tell us what you've done here?
Sure. I started out teaching school in 1956. In fact, I'm going to a 50-year reunion of one of my classes tomorrow. I taught classroom for about 10 years, and then I had an opportunity to take the junior high football team, and I had a little success with that. And then I also coached junior and senior girls basketball for a while, and then senior girls and senior boys basketball for a good while. Ended up with 14 years as athletic director, and we made some advancements. Some of them were good, and I guess some of them weren't. But it's been a good run for me.
It definitely
good to me.
It definitely has. And the arena, as I mentioned, is named after you. The football field named after Smith Robinson Stadium, obviously. Talk about Mr. Robinson and his impact here.
Coach Robinson was a unique individual. He was my hero. I started following him around. He lived pretty close to me, and I started following him when I was in about the 5th or 6th grade and went to every game with him. And he had a tremendous impact on my life, and I hope that I turned around and made an impact on some kids' life as a result of it. Mr. Smith was superintendent of schools at that time for many, many years when this was a rather small district, and he had a big impact. He was a guy that loved his sports and coached a little, and was quite an unusual player at Arkansas Polytechnic College at that time. But they were both great people.
Well, you've obviously had an impact on this school system and been here a while. Did you ever envision, when you started, you said you're from Greenwood, you went to school here. Did you ever see this becoming what it is today?
No, we've been fortunate. The people in this community really, really back their school and their athletic programs too. But we've just had so much help from the community, and without them, we wouldn't be what we are today. And we've had some good people in coaching. I feel like we got one of the best coaches in the state right now, over there with headphones on, and he's just a tremendous coach, So with the coaching, the kids that the parents have sent us, and the people that taught school and the people of the community has made it what it is today, not H.B. Stewart.
Well, I could sure understand why you'd say that, Mr. Stewart, but I know you've had a big impact as well. And obviously a lot of time put in here at the Greenwood School District as a student, a teacher, a coach, an athletic director. What in the world are you doing now?
I'm retired. I've always loved animals. We live on a small acreage about a quarter of a mile out of the city limits. And I have horses. I've got 2 calves and that I've raised out this year, and I've been very active as a horse owner through the years even. And I lifetime honorary member of the Greenwood Roundup Club, and I've spent most of my time messing with my horses and my kids and my wife.
And I could bet on a Friday night here in Greenwood, if somebody needs to find you, where can they find you?
Down at the end of the stadium watching the ball game.
I knew that was what you were going to say. So give me your best. Go Bulldogs.
Go Dogs, go.
Thank you, Mr. Stewart. Pleasure to speak with you tonight, and congratulations. Thank you for everything you've done for this school district. Have a good night. We're back with more on GoGWBulldogs.com.
Farmers Bank is very involved with the community.
Teresa Lowe talks about Farmers Bank's commitment to your hometown.
We have a community room that we allow our customers or members of the community to use. We have so many customers that come in here, and one of the first things they tell us is, we chose Farmers Bank because they're so active in the schools. and we want to be a part of Farmers Bank just because we appreciate what they do for the community. Our customers are not just customers, they're our friends and neighbors.
Welcome back. It's the time in our show where we take you down to the field for all the action and the sounds of the game.
Greenwood, you want to toss. Defer. Defer. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. There you go, run him up, get him down. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Good job, brother. You can kick him out here. Yeah. No, leave Tony where he is. Hey, you got to protect the football. Take care of the football. Good job, man. Hey, I'm proud of you. You executed really well. You got after it. You played good, tough football. Remember what I told you this afternoon? Let's make great decisions, guys. We got some big games coming up. Yeah! And I got a feeling the Bulldogs going to be ready. Yeah. We'll see you at 155 on Sunday. Stop.
Make sure you get the stuff, turn everything in. Yeah. And I feel sorry for you guys that didn't get their bands. What are they?
Cheer, cheer for old Greenwood High. Navy and white, our colors of pride. Friday nights will be the best, 'cause Bulldogs will win the West. We love our school and our team. Being a Bulldog is our biggest dream. Bulldog pride will never die, 'cause we are the men of Greenwood High.
For over 20 years, Bashir's Construction has built a strong tradition with a dedicated team of professionals, and they share that sense of dedication and team with the Greenwood Bulldogs. Building tradition is important for any team, in school or in business, and we salute the Greenwood football program. From the Performing Arts Center to Bulldog Arena and the new cafeteria, we've used quality workmanship for improvement of Greenwood High School. To all student athletes, good luck this season, and remember, nothing prepares you for success like hard work and determination.
Thanks for joining us tonight for Greenwood Bulldog football right here on GoGWBulldogs.com. You can check us out here each and every week, 24/7, all over the world. The final score tonight, the Greenwood Bulldogs 55, the Huntsville Eagles 7. Be sure and follow us on Twitter and become a friend of Greenwood Bulldog football on Facebook, and you'll get updates on when the show is ready for viewing. The Bulldogs will be on the road this week, headed up to Harrison. Should be another great matchup in the 5A West. We'll see you next time on Greenwood Bulldog Football. Greenwood Bulldog Football is sponsored by Farmers Bank, RVMC, Dairy Queen, New Creature, Bashir's Construction, Greenwood High School.
Next this evening is junior maid Miss Chandler Harvey. Introducing senior maid Miss Courtney Hobbs. Introducing senior maid Miss Marsha Javid. Senior maid of honor Miss Haley Townsend. Miss Maddie Hadlow.